Welcome back to Flourish with Ruth. I am your host, Ruth Fleury. Take this special time in May to celebrate mothers. They're very special, near and far, and this may be a difficult time for some whose mother has transitioned, but the memories are still there and hold them in their heart. So we're going to take this opportunity to celebrate those as well because mothers' memories and love will never fade. This episode is very special because I have my oldest son who will be joining me. His name is Rufredo. He's a junior in high school, an athlete. He is a part of the student leadership committee, and he recently got his permit, so he's excited about learning how to drive. We are planning for college. Oh my goodness. The time flew by. Like I still have the memories of when he was little, me holding him, holding his hand, and just advocating for him along the way. So this is really special. Without further ado, Rufredo's going to join us. Welcome to Flourish with Ruth.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Hi, guys. My name is Rafredo. I'm 17 years old. I'm a junior in high school currently. And right now, I'm going through one of the biggest phases in my life when it comes to preparing for the future and trying to see what I want to do in the future.
And it's exciting. I'm excited to go through this journey with you. Yeah. Um, this was a difficult time for me too because my parents, they weren't familiar with the system.
Yeah.
So this is something that I had to count on those who wanted to help and also my school. What I did like about my school is they invited different colleges to come in and talk to us about different careers.
Yeah.
So that was helpful. However, where I decided to go, family convinced me not to, which I kind of regret. I wish I did listen to my gut. But hey, we're going to play Ask 5. I have 5 questions to ask you, and you can ask me 5 questions.
Okay.
And we have these cards here. We'll pick a number so we know which question to go with first.
Okay, no problem. That's cool.
So let's do rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. So to see who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. All right. I go first. Oh, let me pick a number. Let's see. 3.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to start with number 3. Alrighty. What does Mother's Day mean to you personally?
Okay. Mother's Day to me is appreciating my mother and my grandmother, realizing what they do and what they have done is an underrated thing in life. Showing appreciation to both of them, showing appreciation to you, and I always tell her I love you, but just making it a little extra special on that day. And then for grandma, she's always calling her always, but just making sure I tell her again that she's appreciated, she's loved, and I'm happy that she took care of you, so you could take care of me. So
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing that she matters. Good.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, your turn. Pick a number.
I got 2.
2, okay. And we'll shuffle that back in after.
Let me see. So I'm gonna go to my questions. Okay. As a mother of 5, were there moments where you felt overwhelmed or alone, and how did you push through those moments?
As a mother of 5.
As a mother of 5, were there moments where you felt overwhelmed or alone, and how did you push through those moments?
Yeah, of course. I'm human. So there are times that I felt misunderstood. There's no manual guide really on how to be a mother. This is a journey that you really learn through experience. And there's always going to be a first time for me with you, right? When you transitioned, you became a teenager. This was something new to me. Yes, I heard from other people and about their experience, but I had to learn through my own experience.
Yeah, that's true.
What is best. And another thing I had to learn was, yes, I have 5 children, but I have to parent each child differently. What you may need, maybe the younger one doesn't need, or the middle child doesn't need.
Yeah.
Right? And there's seasons too. There might be a season where you may need more attention and we have to nurture that need. And in a different season, I have to maybe nurture your, Jeru or Runisa,
Yeah.
Runiana or Rulin. So that's something, again, just navigating motherhood and learning through the journey,
Mm-hmm.
And I always say reflection is key, even as mothering. Like we have to go back and reflect and see, like, okay, what went well, what didn't go well, and constantly speaking with your child. Um, yeah, so that make things better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
All right, next question. Let's see what number I'm gonna get. Five.
Five.
Okay, the special number five. Okay. If you could describe me as a mother in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Okay. So, supportive. Number one, supportive. I'm saying supportive because of the fact that I feel like throughout my childhood, you have been there for me. You have definitely been you've been my voice box when I needed one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and as I got older, you taught me that, I can stand up for myself too. I can do other things. So I say supportive. You definitely instilled that in me. Um, then I would say blessed because to have 5 kids, to have 5 of us is that's an amazing thing. Not everybody's able to do that. So for you to do that and for you to be able to take care of us and provide for us, I would say blessed. That's amazing. I've never felt like you haven't taken care of me. Yeah, I could say I'm proud of that. So
Okay.
I'm blessed. Third word I would say is definitely underrated. Underrated. I think throughout I've seen what you've been doing. I think you're definitely underrated. Definitely um your time will definitely come with what you're doing, and I'm proud to be behind the scenes of everything and see everything and how everything is going. Definitely
Okay. All right. Thank you.
great. Yeah,
Thank you.
not sure.
Yes.
Let's see.
Your turn.
Let's see. Feeling this one. Two again. I got two.
Oh, so then no, we get another number.
So uh, let's see. Let me something nice. One.
Okay, cool.
Got one.
Put that in there.
For number one, the, the question is: when you first became a mother, what was the hardest adjustment for you emotionally?
Hmm. When I first became a mother, okay, I'm pretty sure most moms can relate. I guess a bit of anxiety, just feeling anxious on this new journey. Like, oh my God, what kind of mother am I going to be? How's my baby going to turn out? Um, but the first experience was difficult because of the cesarean. I had an emergency C-section with you, as you know,
Yeah,
and it was a very difficult time because I had to go in the OR by myself in the operative room. They refused to let anyone go in with me, so
yeah,
I felt alone. I was very anxious, and I felt like I wasn't gonna make it, honestly. But God had other plans.
yeah,
But and then also the recovery postpartum was difficult because my body was like I felt uncomfortable. I couldn't lay a certain way. Even at one point, like taking the sort of learn how to walk again in a sense because the pain was just unbearable. And I didn't have much help because at the time my mother was still working,
yeah,
so it was challenging.
yeah. That's great points. Yeah,
Okay, let me shuffle. So,
that's two.
okay, what are some lessons you feel you learned from me growing up?
All right. So number one, being humble
Okay,
and understanding, being humble and understanding that my situation, as it
right,
is not guaranteed tomorrow. So being humble, being able to understand that not everybody has everything, and
right,
also not bragging. Make sure you're thankful. You thank God for what you have, and you move on.
right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because I've learned that also along the way, like material things you can have today and tomorrow is gone.
Yeah,
You know, but the precious moments that you have with family, those are truly important,
yeah,
right? And they say too, there's a saying growing up, I used to hear like the richest people are not always the happiest,
I heard
right?
that one too. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's like, again, just valuing family and just being grateful. You don't have to brag about what you have.
yeah,
It's cool. Be grateful, of course. and be confident in yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because I also learned recently that it's saying like being too humble. I remember I heard people saying that being too humble can get you overlooked, right? So of course you want to balance it where you're confident, you know who you are and your worth, but at the same time you don't need to brag. Your presence will speak for itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead, pick a card.
Let's see. Hope it's not one or two. So.
Okay.
I got
good.
4.
Good. All right. Here you go. And I'll shuffle these in.
How did motherhood change you as a woman and help shape the person you are today?
How did motherhood shape the woman I am today?
Well, change you as a person. Well, change you as a woman, and then help shape the person you are today.
Okay. Patience, I would say, because growing up I was an introvert, so more to myself, friendly but still reserved.
Yeah.
And I would say motherhood taught me patience because dealing with children, you have to have patience. You're gonna definitely repeat yourself over and over and over again, as you know.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to give the kids grace. You have to learn to give the kids grace because they don't know better. That's my job to teach them better.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say patience. I've learned to be patient along the way, even when times it was difficult. Of course I'm human, so there's times it's like, I need a break. Like this is too much, or there are times I felt overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But once I sat down and took time to myself, of course, self-care and reflect, then I was like, okay, maybe I overreacted, or maybe I just saw it differently. So patience.
Reflection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, how did it change you as a woman?
It also taught me to be patient, period, because people are different. Of course, you're not going to like everyone. That's part of life, but you have to learn how to respect people. You give respect to get respect, as I've taught you. You give respect to get respect in the sense of, right? And of course, most importantly, respect yourself. So once the people say, okay, you take care of yourself, you respect yourself, then they'll have no choice to fall into alignment and respect you or go the other way.
Yeah.
Boundaries. And that's something that, again, it's an ongoing journey, but I had to learn it as well, even with parenting. Like you have to set boundaries, especially with your children.
Yeah.
You cannot let anyone come around your children because the way you're raising and nurturing your child, you can't allow everyone to be around them. Yeah. It's my turn. Let's see. Number 1. Okay. So number 1. What is one childhood memory with me that always makes you smile?
Definitely the times that looking back at photos, I saw some photos when you, dad, and my siblings, we all went to the aviator, but thinking about you,
the aviator. Yeah, okay.
Thinking about you coming and watching me play basketball. I think if I'm not mistaken,
okay.
Watching me play, I couldn't even shoot the basketball. I was like 4 years old. I couldn't even get it to touch the rim, but you were watching me. And that's definitely one memory that makes me smile because it's like,
actually, no, for the aviator, you were older than that. I forgot exactly how, but you were older than that because Juliana, not Juliana, Melissa. Melissa was a baby, and I went with you.
7, or 6, 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
6, 7. Oh God, I haven't heard that in a while. Let's leave that alone. But yeah, the aviator.
I could not shoot. I remember that. You were there. Yeah.
Listen, we were there supporting you. I had Unisa on my arm, holding Jeru's hand, and was, that you can do it, keep trying, come on.
Yeah.
But I know that you needed that, right? Because you're energetic. So you needed that movement to go out there and let that energy out and find something that you enjoyed. Yeah.
That's true.
All right, cool.
All right, so let's get one out of there. I don't need one here.
You had one already, right?
Yeah, so I'll just
okay.
All right, let's see. Hopefully it's not 2 or 4. All I need is 3 or 5 right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Okay, I got 4 already. So
did I get 4? I
don't think you did.
Okay.
3.
Okay. I think I had 3, right?
Yeah.
So I'll put it on the side. Okay. Yeah.
What do you wish What do you wish more people understood about the emotional load mothers carry every day?
Um, I would say be supportive as much as you can, whether it's with words of encouragement, whether it's spending some time giving a helping hand, because mothers need grace. We go through a lot and we're blamed for everything. Whatever happens with our child, it's always the mom. Okay, that is secondary. Mom is the first person to blame.
Yep.
And I understand that comes with leadership, right? With leadership, sometimes you don't know what's going on, but if something goes wrong, they're blaming you. So it's the same thing with mothers. Like once anything goes wrong in the house, it's your mother's fault. Or all the phone calls or whatever it is, mothers always get them. So I would definitely say appreciate a mom because this this journey is not easy. It's not easy. But one thing is, we will always show up. We'll keep showing up, whether we're tired, overwhelmed, we will always show up. So I would say give moms grace. Send words of encouragement. Give a mom that you know a hug. We're not only waiting for Mother's Day or May, but anytime throughout the year, check in. Ensure that she's okay, she's all right. And sometimes they just want to be heard. Yeah. All right, my turn. Okay. All right, let me pick one. Oh, number 4. Okay, number 4. What is something you think mothers need to hear more often from their children?
Okay, so I think it can be as simple as words of "I love you" or "I appreciate what you do for me." I feel like I feel like depending on the age, it can vary, but thinking about it from a children's perspective, like a younger kid, like saying "I love you," that could like lighten up the whole. That could make someone's day. So that could make a mother's day realizing that she's doing this for you, break her back for you doing this, and you saying "I love you." That all of it like being worth it is being worth it. That my child realizes that I'm doing this for them and they love me back. That's a big thing.
Okay.
For older people, I would say biggest thing that you could say is you want to do this with me today. You want to hang out with me today. I feel like the thing that's often lost is like once people get older, obviously you don't need your parents as much, but it's still always okay to keep that bond. Make sure you go out with them, take them out one day. Say you want this, you want that, you want
Right.
to come over here with me. You want to go get a massage together. Stuff like that, stuff like that. So I feel like
Yeah.
those are things that it would be good for mother to hear
Right.
from her kids. Yeah.
They feel like, wow, because it's true. I do hear moms, even me, like, I know you guys were funny. Like, they want to be seen, or you had your moments, Um, or even one time one of your siblings pretend not to see me when I showed up at school. And I'm like, I took time out for you. And you gonna pretend like you don't see me? But yeah, definitely I would say moms, including me, like, yeah, moms will definitely appreciate just feeling the love, feeling like my child's grateful and they, appreciate me. So yes, yes. Um, I want to add this. Parent, like we need support. So even definitely clean up after yourself without us having to come and see the mess. Hey, I made this mess, clean up. We need that year round. Sweeping the house, mopping, like just taking initiative is really important. Just like that's just life, period. Like people don't want to have to keep telling you do this, do that. If you see something needs to get done, take the initiative.
Yeah.
All moms would love that. Before we close, I would like to ask you to take a few minutes to think about who you would like to give a rose to. And since we're celebrating moms, I guess you could take this moment to think, taking around a few women who are moms or mother figures. So I want you to think about someone else aside from me. I'm putting myself on the side. Think of a woman that you would like to give a rose to.
Okay. So I would like to give a rose to both of my grandmothers on both sides. I'm gonna start off with your mother, my grandma on my mom's side. She's always been there. You know, like she's been an amazing grandmother for me and my siblings.
Yeah.
And I'm so blessed to have her. in my life. I'm so blessed that she's my grandmother, and I'm happy that I get to speak to her. I'm happy she's healthy, and I love her so much. Like, you can't even explain in words how much I love her. And then for my dad's mother, our other grandmother, rest in peace to her.
Right.
She was always an amazing grandmother. She came over many times, multiple times, to watch me and my siblings. She showed love. Every time she had a bowl of food, she would offer me something. My Rufredo.
Because we eat. She know you love to eat. She's like, listen, feed my boy.
She gave me, and one thing I always remember her for is the Pringles. Whenever I see Pringles, I think of her.
Right.
She always got Pringles for me and my siblings.
Yeah, everyone had a Pringle. Everyone had their own box.
She knew what we liked. She knew what flavors we liked. So
right.
Even at her house, where she had Pringles there.
Ready for you guys.
Yeah, I love her so much, and I know she's chilling with God.
Right, in a better place. No more suffering.
Yeah,
no more suffering.
So but yeah, both of my grandmothers, both of them, when you get that old, you kind of forget how great of a parent you were, especially a mother. Like, you forget because your duties are now passed down to your daughter,
right,
or son, who now are parents.
Right,
but you're still always going to be the foundation, and both of them are the foundation for me. So
right,
I love them.
Right. Yeah. This is, since we mentioned that, we talk about grief. Like, this is a hard time for those who have lost their moms.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. We're no longer here to call her and text her and tell her Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But I am grateful for her as well, because she made sure she was very dedicated and committed. Like, she wanted to nurture the relationship with you and your siblings.
Yeah.
So I truly appreciated her, and it did hit us hard, like when we lost her, But in the light of that, we can say, you know what, she's no longer suffering.
Yeah.
She's in a better place, and she's looking down on us. And like you said, she's with God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day, God willing, we'll unite. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again. Yeah. Thank you again. I love you. And I'm so proud of everything that you're doing. And of course, there's much more to work on.
Yep.
But I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pray to God, give me the strength for us to keep going.
Yep. Stay tuned for the next episode.
As always, continue to do what you need to do. Remember, nurture your mental health. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month. So continue to nurture your mental health. You matter, you are important, and you are unique. Trust God. You got this. Keep flourishing. Hi, readers. Welcome to Spread Love and Read. I can't wait to read my books and my children's books and my author friends' books to you. My co-host, Mr. Sander, will be teaching you a new word every week for the next 12 weeks. Are you excited? Yes, this is for you and to support your parents and your educators. Remember, readers become leaders. Let's get reading. Ashley, my feelings matter. One more time, my feelings matter. Very good. Yes, I can grow and learn every day. How can I stopped by one of my favorite local coffee shops called Cafe La Kai, and I got the matcha creme latte, and it's delicious. My son loves it. We were like, oh my goodness, we can't wait to go back soon. And my favorite creme latte. So if you're in the area, they're located on Avenue I and Flatbush. Stop by and support your local coffee shop. Bye.
What's good, everybody? I'm going to be at Lit Stories on June 13th. Pull up and support, and you'll get to meet me and my mother, the authors of this wonderful book right here. Pull up. Peace.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the mayor of Crown Heights, and I got something special for you. Listen, if you've been feeling like you have a story inside of you, a vision, a book, or even just thoughts you've been holding on, this is your moment. On June 27th, I'm inviting you to something powerful. Ink and Inside Brunch, hosted by the amazing Ruthie at a Brooklyn steakhouse. This is not just a brunch. This is a space for clarity, creativity, and connection. We're talking about getting your ideas out of your head and onto paper, connecting with like-minded individuals, growing in your purpose and your voice. You already know, I'm all about love, growth, and walking in purpose. And this event is exactly that. So pull up, come eat, come write, come connect, but most importantly, come invest in you. June 27th, don't miss it. I'll see you there.